Today we're talking about a very interesting and rare coin from Germany, the 1983 1 Deutsche Mark coin. You might not think much of it just by looking at it, but believe it or not, some versions of this coin are worth a lot of money. In fact, certain rare types or error versions of this coin have been sold for up to $10,000 or even more. That's right, a small coin that once bought a cup of coffee can now be a treasure worth thousands of dollars. So how is that possible? Let's start from the beginning. The Deutsche Mark, or just DM for short, was the official money of West Germany from 1948. After Germany was reunited in 1990, it continued to be used across the whole country until it was replaced by the euro in 2002. For many Germans, the Deutsche Mark wasn't just money. It was a symbol of strength and stability, especially after World War II. People used it every day for shopping, travel, and savings. The 1 Deutsche Mark coin was a very common coin during that time. Almost everyone had one in their pocket. The coin itself is made from copper and nickel. It weighs around 5.5 grams and has a round shape with a smooth edge. On one side of the coin, you can see the German eagle, which is the national symbol. On the other side, it says 1 Deutsche Mark with the year of minting, in this case, 1983, and also shows oak leaves, which are traditional German symbols that represent strength, endurance, and deep roots. Now, here's where things get more interesting. Even though millions of these coins were made in 1983, not all of them are the same. Some of these coins are rare because they have minting errors, and others are rare because they were made in small numbers or special conditions. That's why collectors today are willing to pay very high prices for certain 1983 1 DM coins. What makes a coin valuable is not just age. It depends on many things like condition, rarity, errors, and demand from collectors. In Germany, coins are made in different cities, and each city uses a small letter on the coin called a mint mark. This letter tells you where the coin was made. Here are the letters and their cities. A means Berlin, D is for Munich, F is for Stuttgart, G is for Karlsruhe, and J is for Hamburg. So, if you look under the oak leaves on the coin, you will see one of these letters. That small letter is very important for collectors. Now, some of the 1983 1 DM coins with certain mint marks, especially J for Hamburg, are very rare. In some cases, coins were made with errors during the minting process. These are called error coins, and they are often much more valuable than regular ones. Some errors include things like double strikes, where the coin is hit more than once during minting, so the image looks blurry or doubled. There are also off-center strikes, where the design is not in the center of the coin. Sometimes the blank piece of metal used to make the coin, called a planchet, has a defect. All these mistakes make the coin different and special. Because the German mint usually makes very high-quality coins, mistakes are rare. That means when an error does happen, it becomes very valuable to collectors. They are willing to pay big money to add that coin to their collection. There are even stories of 1983 1 DM coins selling for thousands of dollars online or at coin auctions. A regular 1983 1 DM coin might only be worth $1 or $2, but if it has a rare mint mark, is in perfect condition, or has an error, it can be worth hundreds or even thousands. Condition also matters a lot. If a coin has been used many times, it might have scratches, dents, or the image might be faded. These coins are called circulated, and are usually worth less. But if the coin looks almost new, with shiny surfaces and clear details, it is called uncirculated, or mint condition. These are the coins that collectors love the most, and they pay top dollar for them. Some coins are also specially made for collectors, called proof coins. These are made with extra care and detail, and they were never used in daily life. If you find a proof coin from 1983 with a rare mint mark or error, you might be holding a very expensive coin. If you have a 1983 1 DM coin at home, here's what you can do. First, look for the mint mark letter on the coin. Some collectors say that J mint mark from Hamburg is the most rare, especially in perfect condition or with errors. Then check the condition of your coin. Is it shiny? Are the letters and pictures clear? Are there any unusual marks, double images, or strange shapes? If yes, that could be a minting error. You can also search online and compare your coin with pictures of known rare 1983 1DM coins. Websites like eBay, coin forums, or auction houses show pictures and prices of coins people are selling or buying. If you think you have a rare one, you can even send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They will check your coin and give it a grade based on condition and rarity. Once it's graded, it will be easier to sell or keep safely as part of your collection. Some people find these rare coins by accident. Maybe your parents or grandparents kept some old Deutsche Marks in a drawer, jar, or wallet. You never know what you might find until you take a closer look. That's the fun part about coin collecting, it's like treasure hunting. Even though the Deutsche Mark is no longer used in shops, the German central bank still allows people to exchange them for euros. But if you find a rare coin, you should not trade it in for just €1. It might be worth much more to collectors. Each coin has its own market value, history, and design. Some are common, and some are ultra-rare. So the next time you come across a 1983 1DM coin, don't ignore it. Look closely. It might just be one of the rare ones. Who knows, you could be holding a piece of history, and maybe even a small fortune, in the palm of your hand.